One moment, please.
What is going on? Is he answering the door? Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time to dish up a little bit more Hannibal.
Totally.
Hey, yum, yum, yum.
Nom, nom, nom.
And what happened last time on Hannibal? Do you remember? You were really eager to watch the next episode. You're like, I can't wait. We got to watch it.
Boy, now we've waited a whole week and I can't even remember what we watched.
Jack went searching in a barn.
And
he found something. Or someone.
Hannibal? No.
Miriam.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Minus arm, still alive.
In a hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Hannibal almost died. Will sent the orderly after him. Mm-hmm. And then
Larry saved his life. Jack saved his life.
What's her name? Slept with Hannibal.
The therapist.
Lana.
Yeah.
Is it Lana? I can't remember her name now.
Yeah, Lana.
Alana. Yeah. She slept with Hannibal.
Bloom? Is that her name?
Lana Bloom, yeah. She slept with Hannibal after his huge dinner party that had no human meat in it.
Well, the pieces that they tested didn't.
Yeah, so...
I'm not convinced all of it didn't.
Well, should we jump back in and see what Jack finding Miriam's going to do for this whole thing? Because she knows Hannibal's
she's seen Hannibal, right?
The butcher, right? So
I can't wait.
Let's jump in and stitch it up.
But first, like, comment, and subscribe. Come hang out with us for a crazy episode of Hannibal.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full commentary, access to polls, help us pick more options. Links down there, check it out.
Also, Twitter and Instagram, so if you're into social media, you can follow us.
Or if you're not, don't worry about it.
That's right.
Let's watch Hannibal.
Here we go.
The Chesapeake Ripper recorded Miriam last 2 years ago.
Jack,
my girl.
Yeah. Ripper, not Butcher. Been watching too much Dexter marathons.
Yeah. She's dressed oddly funny too.
Yeah, like a sleeping gown.
I don't know.
Something like that. How messed up is her mind?
Yeah, boy, I bet she wishes she was dead, huh?
Oh, I bet he's been feeding her human for the last 2 years too.
Probably.
thank you. I knew you'd never stop looking.
He did. He stopped looking.
He just got lucky.
Can I see him?
We haven't caught the Ripper. You know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
Hypnosis.
I don't remember finding him. He got inside my head.
Yeah, he did.
I'd wake up to the smell of fresh flowers and the sting of a needle. I wasn't afraid.
He just drugged her.
He took my arm. He told me what he was going to do. I went to sleep, woke up, it was gone. He said he wanted to give it to you.
She's just trying to lend him a hand.
Hear his voice. I couldn't see his face.
Well, he has a very fucking distinctive voice.
Yeah.
I wasn't spared. He was saving me for last.
Well, shit.
The only victim of the Chesapeake Ripper who lived to tell.
Seems I am the usual suspect.
I keep having angry, imaginary conversations with Jack Crawford about that.
She's not gonna recognize him.
This witness must not be able to identify the Ripper by sight. Jack wants him to hear my voice, otherwise I'd be in here alone.
He'd use a voice changer with her.
Probably.
It's not him.
you sure?
Yes. He's not the Ripper.
You think she's working with him now?
Or he just brainwashed her really good. Lots of hypnosis like he did with Will.
Yeah.
Because
One or
she
the
was
other.
onto him before he ever captured her.
Yeah.
So he'd have to go back way far in her memories.
The basis for your sentencing to this institution is null and void.
Ooh.
The Chesapeake Ripper has set you free. Mazel tov.
I mean, not that it's gonna do him much good. Everyone thinks he's a fucking murderer.
Yeah. Chitlins believes him.
Gideon's dead. You're next.
Are you suggesting I kill my career before Hannibal can kill me?
Suggesting you convince Jack Crawford however you can. Like your life depends on it.
Eee.
Why did Hannibal not just kill you?
Because he wants to be my friend.
He just says it in a real fucked up sort of
Doesn't
way.
know how to do it.
I put Miriam in a room with Hannibal Lecter. She stated definitively he is not the Chesapeake Ripper.
That definitive enough for you?
No. It wasn't.
Like Will's the key to unlocking her memories.
Could be. Right back in it.
This place is too dirty for him to be doing anything but storing her here, I think. Right?
I was kind of thinking for a condemned building, it's in pretty good shape.
Oh.
There you go. A clean room.
Oh. He's got more plexiglass just waiting. Which kill is he rewinding to?
I sowed the seeds and watched them grow.
This is my design.
Has been my design.
He didn't grow this tree in his office, though.
Ripper didn't bring Miriam here to kill her. He brought her here for you to find.
It's part of the play.
In all this evidence, you will find something that will lead you away from Hannibal Lecter.
Miriam Lass has already done that.
2 years. It's a long time to have Hannibal in your head.
Yeah. Look what he did to Will in 6 months.
Yeah, he quite possibly could have staged all of that. Like, right? Like, that could be part of his game. Because we know that his workshop is in his basement.
Yeah.
Or we know part of his workshop is in his basement. So, I don't know. I'm guessing he intentionally placed all of those things in that building, wanting them to think that he did all of his stuff there.
Yeah, those are things, he didn't do any work there, he just put that stuff there.
Yeah, exactly.
Might have grown that tree outside, though.
Potentially.
Thank you for looking after them. You seem happy.
Your house smells like shit, but it's good.
Applesauce. She's mine. She likes applesauce. I rescued her.
Like, recently, or like...
Let me question my sanity, my sense of reality.
Because you tried to kill Hannibal. You're wrong about him, Will. Are you going to try to hurt Hannibal again? Is he safe?
You're sleeping with him, aren't you?
For me or for you?
From me or for you? Mm-hmm. He picked up that real easy.
Except me. I would like to remain not dead for the foreseeable future. If Will is not a suspect, then he is a witness.
To his own manipulation?
Jack, I dug those memories out of Will. I can dig them out of Miriam.
Miriam Lass is not your patient.
He's asking for the chance to look at her. Ooh.
Some crazy tech.
They're just working around having to use green screen on her arm.
Yeah.
And his voice, low and even, would pull me to him.
Voice changer.
Call. Waking in a pleasant room.
Sounds like Jack's voice.
Oh.
He wanted you to be free. He wanted me to be free, too.
Neither of us are really free. He's not done.
Yeah, what is Hannibal's play here?
I don't know.
The same unfortunate aftershave.
Uh-oh.
If I'm not the Ripper, you murder an innocent man.
Still playing the denial game.
If I am the Ripper and you kill me, who will answer your questions?
His aftershave must stink, huh?
Yeah. Well, Hannibal's got that strong nose. She still had. Oh, it's like. I thought that painting was still there.
She had a flashback.
Jack, I don't want to die like this.
I don't remember it.
Because he was holding the phone up to you when you said that.
Waking. Calm. Waking in a pleasant room.
I don't understand Jack's play here, having Hannibal do this and not Dr. Chilton's.
The wound man.
The painting of the wound. Wound man.
And sodium amytal on both Gideon and Will during their therapy. One claimed to be the Chesapeake Ripper and the other accused Hannibal.
You got the right box, but you're looking in the wrong corner.
Is he framing Chilton as the Ripper?
Wait, I'm confused. So who are we saying is the Chesapeake Ripper? Dr. Lecter or Dr. Chilton?
Bring them both in.
Oh, God. Dr. Chilton doesn't have surgical expertise.
No. Uh-oh. Who's hooked up to a heart monitor?
Dr. Gideon.
In his basement.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He set up an entire fucking kill room in his basement? How the fuck did he do that?
When you wake up, your only choice will be to run. One moment, please.
What is going on? Is he answering the door?
What the fuck? The FBI agents are gonna be dead?
Did he open those doors?
That door and killed those FBI agents and then made it look like he killed him? Oh my god. Hannibal is some kind of fucked up. How does he do all these things without anybody noticing anything ever? Jesus.
If you throw up, it shows that you don't have the stomach to do any of that stuff. He ran to Will.
Chilton was consulting on the Ripper case when Miriam disappeared. She must have talked to him, made the connection. Beverly made a connection too.
Is she gonna see Chilton to think it was him?
He would know everything the Ripper would need to know.
He can't remove an organ, though.
The same profile as Hannibal Lecter. Same medical and psychological background.
Oh, maybe he does have.
The country. I am leaving the country.
Now, if you run, you look guilty.
You did not run and you look plenty guilty. You just threw up an ear.
There's an APB on you right now. They've canceled credit cards.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Sure. Running across the border on foot.
I will read about it from a secure location, and I will reintroduce myself to society at that time.
Too late.
Do you feel explore home and get it and decorate my bed because it's super messy?
What? What did you need me to do?
Well, can you Charlie's water bottle and give it to her because it's upstairs? And can you fix my bed because it's messy?
Why don't you fix your bed if it's messy?
Well, it's too long.
It's gonna take too long?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we could split the difference. I'll fix the bed. You get the water bottle?
Okay.
Alright.
Let's go.
What have you done?
I called Jack Crawford.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you come alone, Jack?
Think he's gonna kill himself?
He's got a gun.
Good.
Oh, jeez. Where's he hiding? Oh, he ran.
Not gonna make it far. He thinks it's Chilton?
He seems like he was about ready to kill him there. I don't know how Jack could think Chilton's the killer. To be like, there's no way this guy's smart enough to be smarter than me until all of a sudden now.
Right.
Does it have to be you? Seems like one final indignity.
Whose is it? Hannibal Lecter's.
Yep.
You cannot see it, and you will not see it until it is too late.
Don't say I did not warn you.
Oh, God.
Calm. Waking in a quiet room.
Oh, God.
Waking in a quiet room. Safe.
It's him.
Oh, damn. Did she just kill Chilton?
Yep.
I think he's still alive.
Don't think so.
Got shot through the cheek.
Went through his head into his cheek. Yeah?
Possibly.
Also, do you know what's behind the cheek? Brain. Usually. Usually brain.
Do you intend to point the gun at me?
Not tonight.
He got a haircut.
I have to deal with you. And my feelings about you. I think it's best if I do that directly.
Interesting take.
I'd like to resume my therapy.
Is he acting as if he believes that Chilton was the Chesapeake Ripper now?
I don't know. So Chilton's dead?
This is a perplexing show. It's so confusing.
Yeah.
Why? What?
Hannibal's just playing games with everybody.
How? How did he convince Miriam that Chilton was her captor?
I mean, the brainwashing.
Yeah, but how did he use his voice?
I think he had people's voice recordings. I mean, he basically showed how he got Miriam to say that voicemail in that first hypnotist stage.
He hypnotized her to say it. Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
And then he knew what to ask next for her to...
But then what the fuck with Will? Like... Is Will trying to play him back again? Like, I don't understand this gameplay that they're... Like,
Will's trying to play Hannibal's game.
I just don't know who is playing who. I don't know who's plucking at what string on the guitar, you know? I just am very confused.
Yeah. I don't think Will thinks Chilton's guilty of it. I mean, he knows Chilton is not a killer. He was never afraid of him.
So he's just playing with Hannibal again to try and beat him at his own game, which he can't do.
I think he's trying to get his life back, and by the only way he thinks he can do that is by playing the game with Hannibal that way.
Carambus.
In that chair, right?
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to keep watching.
So he's making power plays against Hannibal. Man, so Chilton died, though, and not to Hannibal's hands. I mean, it was Hannibal's setup, but I was expecting Hannibal to eat him.
I don't know.
Oh, boy. Anything else on your mind?
No, let's just watch the next episode.
Ready for some more?
I guess so.
Let's watch some more Hannibal.
Here we go. I'm not sure I'm loving this. It's just got me all sorts of confused. I don't even know if I like this show right now.
Just because you don't know what's going on?
Just because I just don't appreciate the...
Mind game?
Yes, like it just is getting to be too convoluted with the Will situation. Like whatever. Just shut up.
It's not him. I could hear his voice. I could not see his face.
You will not see it until it is too late. Can't trust her, Jack?
I mean, maybe he didn't die.
It kind of looked like the back of his neck, right?
Yeah.
Cheek through neck.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to catch trout when the water's really cold.
That's another argument for summer, Will.
Yeah, when it's cold, their metabolisms drop and they're not as hungry.
Yeah, so how do you catch a fish that isn't hungry?
It's into action. You gotta make him bite, even though he's not hungry.
It's a metaphor, Jack, about catching the Ripper.
I'm a good fisherman, Jack.
You hook him. I'll land him.
So they were talking about Hannibal, right? He's saying, you hook him, I'll arrest him.
Yeah.
What part of the human is this?
The fishy part.
Wait, did they bring their fish they caught to Hannibal for dinner?
I'm assuming. And Hannibal's pleased again because he's got friends again.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Little they know that he buttered that with human butter.
No, it's olive oil.
Beautiful fish, Will.
It was my turn to provide the meat.
I hope
it's a fish eating a fish.
Being eaten by an octopus.
It's a cannibalized fish.
In many ways, we need each other. We are the only ones who will know what this feels like.
This fish is delicious.
Isn't it?
I'm sure Hannibal still snuck some human into it.
She had a foal 2 days ago?
Yeah, I was born dead. She hasn't eaten since. Pining, I guess.
Feels like she's still pregnant. Did they check for twins?
There's a human in there.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
A new MO for Hannibal or another killer?
New killer, I think. They gotta let the Hannibal thing simmer for a hot minute, don't you think? They shoved her in and then put the organs back in front of her.
The ecchymosis of the subcutaneous tissue is consistent.
She was strangled. It's a little wordy.
A young woman until her death can be transformed.
Transformed into what?
Life. A new life.
What now?
This is every bit as much about giving life as it is taking it.
That's a fucking weird perspective.
This killer doesn't think like anyone else, Jack. You'll have to find someone who doesn't think like anyone else to catch him.
Oh, you fit the bill, buddy.
Are you saying bring Will in?
I know, but still, oh my god.
Just drank a drink with.
He
her
made a
tear?
martini with her tears?
Mad dogs are put down.
Is that what you hoped to accomplish when you attacked your brother?
He's still alive.
Are you going to try again?
Definitely.
It would actually have been more therapeutic if you had killed him.
Way to egg her on.
Right? Saying, don't tell me, but tell me afterwards. Just a brother loving situation?
No, it's Hannibal and Alana.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'm not as grossed out, I guess.
We ended up here to avoid where our conversation was going.
As long as you're not complaining.
The only thing stranger than finding a woman inside a horse is seeing you back in therapy with Will Graham.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Is it really so strange?
He tried to murder you.
No, he tried to have him murdered. There's a difference.
Yeah.
No one knows if it closed again. Especially not Will.
And it's healthy he's back in therapy.
This whole game is because Alana was starting to fall for Will, and Hannibal didn't like that. So he put Will away so he could move.
You think?
On Alana. No.
Utero. And chances are very good everybody in this room absorbed a twin. Mine survived.
Someone packed it in there real good, too. It's not even on her teeth.
Oh, man. The pH levels. See what kind of organic matter or trace elements we come up with. Should be able to figure out where it came from. She has a heartbeat.
Something's beating.
You got a bomb in there or something? How'd they manage that one? Through the mouth? Fucking bird! How long's a bird been in there?
Wow, okay.
How'd they get a bird in there? She swallowed an egg? No, how was in her heart? How did it get in her chest cavity? Unless it was in her stomach, it pecked its way out of her stomach and just ended up behind the heart when they were touching her.
Yeah. Wow.
Weird.
That was the rebirth. She turned into a bird.
Apparently. I don't think they could have gotten her to swallow a full-grown bird, gone through the digestion process without the bird dying. Makes me think that they shoved an egg in there and then
the bird grew to full.
And then they I don't know.
Your life. And then tried to give it back to you.
By shoving a bird down her throat?
In her.
That's such a fucked up
in the woman's
concept.
Hoo-ha inside the horse's
This
hoo-ha.
is a real fucked up concept. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the person's a murderer, so.
Will bring you rebirth.
I mean, that's just really poetic, weird shit. This.
He was familiar with the stables, knew when he wouldn't get caught. He works here, or
probably knew the bird too.
How is this healing?
Sarah Kraber was reborn.
A horse chiropractor or something. Don't laugh, they have those.
So somebody close to her? Or the horse?
Somebody close to the horse, for sure.
It was that horse.
That horse did it.
Peter Bernardone.
Yeah, seems right that he would do that.
It's Daniel Faraday.
He looks really not good. He looks ill.
I'm Agent Jack Crawford with the FBI. This is Will Grant.
He looks like he has an eating disorder or something.
We just saw him in The Black Phone. He was looking more, not as thin then.
Yeah.
As the dad, remember in Black Phone? Is this the killer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about the bird. Worried about the bird. I'm sad for her. I'm sad for the horse, but I can only help the bird.
So yeah, he is the killer. He put the bird inside the horse to heal the bird?
I'll need a warrant.
I don't know if he's the killer, Jack.
Yeah, if he really liked the bird that much, he wouldn't want to shove it inside a body.
After everything that has happened, Will, you still believe?
Right there. You may have to pretend, but I don't.
No, you don't. Not with me. Why have you resumed your therapy?
Can't just talk to any psychiatrist about what's kicking around my head.
Hannibal seemed pleased to be. Oh, I like this play of the game.
Tell me, how would you do it?
He's an expert. He's just interested.
I need to know if you're going to try to kill me again, Will.
I don't want to kill you anymore, Dr. Lecter. Not now that I finally find you interesting.
I think it's part of Will's bait game for Jack. What's on your mind?
I don't know. Oh, dang.
It's a lot of bodies.
What brought us to this situation?
The methane probes did the rest. We found her empty grave and 15 others that are not so empty.
Wow.
So is that guy the killer or not?
I don't think so.
I'm much weirder than you will ever be, Michael. It's fine to be weird.
She does have like a Wednesday Addams kind of vibe, doesn't she?
Yeah. Being weird is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, we're thriving on that.
I am, at least.
Does that mean I'm not weird? Or I'm just not thriving? Which one?
You decide.
If you're optimistic, you can stop this from happening again.
Oh, I know how to stop it.
If you really want to kill your brother, Michael, wait until you can get away with it. Or find someone to do it for you.
Handing out tips?
I used to sort of be FBI. Now I'm really not.
Yet you're still working with them.
How do you find it?
Oh, he didn't kill her. He did put her in the horse.
Just tried to heal the bird.
No one will believe me. He'll make sure no one will believe me.
Split personality?
No, I think Will was just kind of talking in his own knowledge of his shadow is Hannibal.
It's common to omit certain information on difficult cases in order to...
So he's the killer then?
About me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Keeps pushing him on his feelings, not on the facts. Just trying to gauge how comfortable he is with emotion.
He kills women too, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yes, his responses are typical of psychopaths during interviews, but could also be resentment.
He does not like women.
Peter talked about her extensively, though, during our house visits. I'd say he was obsessed with her.
How many times would you say you've been to the farm? Like, 20-ish?
Why did you become a social worker?
Society needs caring people.
He likes to prey on the vulnerable.
So, if you're not detaining me, I'd like to be on my way now.
He's so creepy.
He's way too happy.
He's too smiley.
Manipulated
As his social worker, this man is in a position of trust, and he has betrayed that trust.
I know what it's like to point at a killer and have no one listen.
You pointed in the wrong direction.
Sure.
Jack said that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that social worker psychopath let all of his animals go. Oh, that's gonna break him. He was sad about a sick bird. He killed all his animals.
That was the horse that was outside.
Killed another horse?
If I had killed them, it would be because they were worthy of me.
Is he gonna kill him? I was hoping they were using him as bait to catch him in the act or something.
You look like a man who suffered an irrevocable loss.
I'm trying to prevent one.
Oh, they're on their way out there?
You're not alone, Will. I'm standing right beside you.
That's the terrifying part.
He's the one that turned the light switch on and off, too.
Ugh.
They're gonna be too late.
Yep.
Did he kill the other guy?
I bet there's a woman in there.
Is your social worker in that horse? Yes.
Good for you, buddy.
He helped me get over that.
He helped me get over that.
I think he deserves to die.
Definitely.
Hannibal's getting ideas.
He's intrigued by that. I think he is. I'm sure he is impressed by the poetry of the situation, right?
I'm gonna stuff a human in something soon.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of did that with the fish at the beginning of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't kill him.
He's alive in that fucking horse.
What if, like, to suffocate and to experience?
You better go cut that horse open.
He just knocked him out and then shoved him in a horse.
Got an Ace Ventura moment happening.
Maybe that's why Hannibal was looking at the horse. He's like, that guy's still alive.
Yeah, it's still moving. Huh. Yucky. Ooh, that would not be a pleasant smell.
Might want to crawl back in there if you know what's good for you.
I'm the victim here. Please don't.
You would be wise to remain silent, Mr. Ingram. No. This is not the reckoning you promised yourself.
You're gonna want to save that.
Stop the hammer.
Wow. He was gonna do it.
I can feed the caterpillar. I can whisper through the chrysalis, but follows its own nature and is beyond me.
You're a beautiful butterfly, Will.
Wow. That was an intense statement.
Yeah.
I can feed the caterpillar and whisper through the chrysalis, but I can't control the butterfly. That's
so you're saying feeding him was season 1.
Yeah.
The first half of season 2 was his chrysalis in the
whispering through the chrysalis, and then this is Will's butterfly moment.
He was turning Will into a killer.
Yeah, he was trying to. Interesting.
Oh boy.
It worked because Will was going to kill that man.
Kill him, yeah.
Interesting.
So did they arrest that guy?
Definitely. They're going to find semen on those girls or something, right?
That links to him.
Yeah, for sure. Oof.
Well, we finally got like a new killer since the Mosaic guy in the first episode, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad to have a break from
a murder mystery to solve. Not just Hannibal playing mind games with everybody.
Exactly.
All right. Well, it's good seeing Daniel Faraday too. That guy's a good actor.
He is, yeah.
So you're a little down on this show before this episode. Does this bring it back around? Because you can see Hannibal's big picture, a little bit better.
Maybe.
Or just getting back to a murder mystery.
It helps cleanse the palate a bit, you know.
Too much Hannibal and Will.
It was just like too much dramatics. Games. Yeah, I was getting a little annoyed with that. Just because I don't know what either of their gameplay is.
Yeah. Well, now we kind of know a little bit more what they're... I mean, Hannibal kind of played his...
Yeah, and Will
poetry there.
Literally, he sees himself as like, well, Hannibal is... he wants me to be his friend, right? Like, he wants me to be the only one that communicates to him.
Who he is.
Mm-hmm. And B, he's really the only person that can understand what I'm going through because he's the only person that knows exactly what I went through because he created it, right?
Yeah, I think Hannibal did that so Will would be more like him and be a killer, right?
Maybe.
So they have something in common. Like,
still not 100% sure about that.
Now you're more like me because you're willing to kill people.
I still think, I don't know that he was like intending, I don't think that his intent was to make Will a killer. I think his intent was just to see what would happen. Like as an experiment. Like he just wanted to see what would happen if he could mold somebody into something else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was the intent, was to mold him into somebody that kills other people or just to see what it would take to get somebody to that point. I don't know. For some reason Hannibal stopped him, which means he doesn't want him to be a killer.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't want him to be that kind of killer. He wants him to be a more sophisticated...
Well, he said that he knew that wouldn't make Will feel better.
No, he knows that Will only feel better if he kills him.
He protected Will from feeling the guilt. Because if Will would have killed that person, he would have felt bad afterwards when he realized what he had just done, and it didn't make him feel better, right? So Hannibal, in a way, was protecting him from having that feeling.
I think I don't know.
He only wants Will to kill if he knows it will make him feel that.
Right, goodness. And Will wouldn't have felt...
Because he felt that goodness when he tried to kill Hannibal with the orderly.
Because he is going to feel better if he kills bad people. But he would have been killing a bad person there, but he wasn't killing the bad person because he was a bad person. He was killing the bad person because he made the good guy feel bad.
Yeah.
Because he was mad about putting Daniel Faraday's character in. Daniel Faraday.
Making him feel bad. I think it was Peter. Making him feel bad.
Yeah, because he was doing it because he was mad that he treated Peter that way. It wasn't because he was going to be happy to kill somebody.
And it wasn't killing a bad person in a state of self-defense. Like, that would have been putting him down, right?
We're overthinking this clearly.
I don't know.
Over discussing it.
But then Will also stated his game plan with Jack and how he is going to be the bait to draw Hannibal out so Jack can catch him.
Essentially.
I don't know if we've seen Will start to unravel that play other than...
I don't think so.
Maybe their conversations in his sessions when he's like, you don't have to lie to me.
Right.
You just... If you don't want to say
the truth, they're being honest now, right? Like, just don't say something.
Admit what you don't want me to know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't lie about it. Just don't tell me. Because I know who you are, and you know who I am, and you know that I know that you know that I know.
Yeah.
Sort of situation.
I almost thought when Will had that gun to him, and when he asked him, do you want to kill me? I thought that was going to be a play when Will said he was going to say, you'll never... Like, I thought Will was going to say, you're never going to know. That way Hannibal would be on guard and have to be in attack mode on Will and go after Will. So Jack would catch him, kind of thing. But he played it differently. So I'm still intrigued to see
just Hannibal knows that Will wants him dead. So I don't know. Yeah. We are over discussing this for sure.
I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure.
What should people comment on? What kind of food is your favorite stuffed food? There's a lot of things inside of things, these 2 episodes.
I don't like a lot of stuffed thing. Yeah. Corn dog.
Corn dog?
Corn dog's like the only thing that I actually like that's like a food inside another food.
Cheese stuffed crust pizza?
No, not a fan.
Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite?
Stuffed food.
Stuffed food.
Sure.
Yeah.
Huh? Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. For Hannibal, come back next week for 2 more episodes.
Yeah. Check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full-length commentary, access to polls, help us pick what we watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.